Yes, welcome back. So in this aspect or in this page of the content of my diary, actually me could book more basara the incident that led or that surrounds the whereabouts of my daughter and her security. So mgbe kwado ije ala bekee, agbalịrị m ike m ka m nwee ike normalize ya a relationship with a woman ọ ga-represent my wife because enwe mgbe m jiri nwee hope that na ala bekee m ga ka m jeduo ma na ọdụ dawa or just ka m hustle o nweta nwa ego m ga-eji were establish onwe m start my own business then I come back home. So that was my plan. So m hapụ nwaanyị shi anọdị, I mean it was a very good thing and it was a plan that I have already laid down before I started the arrangement of leaving Nigeria. So ejeduola m na Istanbul, anọbe m na street during the time m ji nata ozi about the passing of my mother. By that time kwanu the woman m hapụkwanụ na dukwe amụọna nwa already. So nwa ya nọ 1 year old. So at 1 year old in Lagos, and my mom died in the village while I was in Istanbul. So Mayo Dukwe Shiabiko, according to tradition, all the important that now I will have to witness the funeral of my mother. But since I cannot do that, Emunike Nyenemaka borrow my daughter J to the village to be able to at least come my daughter Nwike Nyenemaka Pilamaja na Lily my mother. So that will give me some kind of a reassurance. So do question no problem. I can't remember whether I was not in position to send that money, but I trust that Ujirego care with the bar transport with the J from Lagos to Owerri. So she went on time and stayed pending the day Ogeji Urejiji made the funeral, the burial of our mother. So Ikekwe Mechala, the burial of the mother, that aspect of my daughter Ipila, my mom Aja, was actually fulfilled. But it was like this incident took place at about a little after that. So Dukwe, a woman is intelligent and spiritually strong. So on a movement Mike Imekiri with my daughter, which was not very, very clear. And it was suspicious. So, and Dukwe Emeya dictate. And as a result of that, Dukwe was able to retrieve my daughter from Mike. So, ashihim onye na-enwe any society ọ na-ebelonguru. Mụnwa na onwe m papa m na mama m jiri m ụzọ Chineke kụziela m the part of the Catholic. Mụ ewerekwana ha tinye n'obi m. So that is for me. Ụmụnne na ndị nke ọzọ ọnụ nwere ike believe ihe ọbụla anụ na-ebelieve ka ahụ gbasara anụ. I don't have a role to play there. So during the time a na-eme the funeral of our mother, as per the children, anyị nọkọta ọnụ, anyị ga-eme agreement gbasara ndị a ga-eme invite, how many people a ga-eme invite and who. Anyị ga-eme agree on that. But this is one of the things that happens where the children are not together. In my own case, the reason was that I was far away and in the condition of anemia. But let me not go into that. But Mbadukwe jiri retrieve my daughter, then she was in a haste decided to take my daughter back to Lagos. Aga m akọwa more because mgbe Mike chọrọ ije alụ nwaanyị, ọ lụọla nwaanyị ya, ọ bata ya mụọ nwunye ya bido mụma nwa, nwoke mbụ, nwoke abụọ, ka atọ. But then ọwụ m na ha bi eji m eshi abịa. Ha kpọrọ support mmanụ eji enye nwanne ya, enyere m ya, Chineke gbara maka ebe. Even as at today, egara m nwekwara m photo evidences of the pictures m sere with ụmụ ya ndị nketo eto. So m jee bata, uncle will bath me, m ga-akpọrọ Ifeanyị saa ya ahụ, kpọrọ Chidimma saa ya ahụ, kpọrọ Nkiru saa ya ahụ, ọmụmụ wee ja saa ha ahụ. Ha jụ that na the house girl will not bath them anymore. Chineke mebere jikwanụ nke were jikpe m ikpe. Probably this is why I'm still alive today, because onye ọbụla na-achụ onye adịghị mere ya, ọchọkwa ụkọ nwada nwa ọkụkọ nwe ọzọ adịkwana ihe Mike ga-eme afụ m, because na aka m docha n'ebe nọ, n'ebe Chineke nọkwa. So elechirila m ụmụ ya anya, but ọ na-erukwa na mgbe first of all ka m jee lụọ nwaanyị ya shima alụla nwaanyị ụkwụ echibula m ike. I don't know what that meant. So nwatakịrị adịrịkwa n'ime adịghịkwana anya ha lezirila ya kpejiri achị oke ka ha nye ya sọpọt daga ya mụọ nwa. They didn't. Ọ mụchakwana nwa ma yọọ ya shia biko lekwa ihe m chọrọ ka ime na m ya ya ga-eme ya. That opportunity I have, as Mike capitalized on that opportunity to retrieve my daughter from the mother. Were ya nke ahụ na ndị enyi ya nwoke nọ, ndị enyi ya ndị si Anambra bịa ọnọdụ ya dị ha chọrọ ha iji my daughter were je mee Chineke nna. Only God knows. But I thank God Dukwe was able to retrieve my daughter, tii ya n'ime moto kpọrọ ya without plan. But I'm sure emechala the funeral of my mother by that time. She left in a haste, kpọrọ my daughter back to Lagos. So ebidokwana m na-alọ nakwana ahụ kpati nsị ji agaga hụkwanụ ha kpọrọ mmishi niile ha kpọrọ ahụmanya ya. I continue to get the feeling that something is not right in my father's house. So mụ anyakwana eze ma ndị m gacha lọdụọ madaba n'ọrịa and all those kind of a thing. Mmishi niile efechara ma ndị egwilegwi ma ndị emere all kind of pịtọ things. Ahụmanya ya ndị aha na-achọ ọkụ m n'ahụ. So agakwa m ịlọ mani in that condition ma kpọrọ my daughter were jiji kpọkpụle ya shia bịa stay with me in the village. I will not do that. So throughout the time my daughter daka ya eru nge on the age ọ nọ now, ụkwụ ya ba abalị again in that village after that very incident. But nke onye na-eme ya dịrị ya. So anyị na-achọkwana iji ekwu na onwe ihe m ga-ejiji dị happy like nga ahụ Mike enyeghị consent or try to connect his own children. What he continue to do is to make sure that he's sending Ifeanyi to be able to make contact. During that pandemic time of, I think 2019, Muna Dukwe Kugoku, Dukwa Bamam that na Ifeanyi was, she received a call from Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi was inquiring about, continue to press, but Ijimata whereabouts of my daughter. For what? So I don't see the reason why. So I want to remain all na telephone number my daughter bara Ifeanyi n'aka ya pass on to his father. So that was the strategy. So that's what they've been doing. So Mayo Dukwa block Ifeanyi na WhatsApp. Then make sure that Ifeanyi does not contact Dukwe again. And till today I'm not happy, and I have strict instructions that now my daughter does not stay in communication with them at all. So I see no reason why they should be able to begin to relate with my daughter. So I hand you with Akwanoku Anaga, Okwano Hebasara, whatever that has happened to Joe. Odromanya that na Mike no muniada. I mean Franca. Emune haka no Joe. So and Hebasakwa nego Joe hapuru. On the Wuteshimike. Because Agla Anobem here na-ekwu even at that year 2023 Agla Nobem na-ajụ what happened to my brother. Meanwhile Franca was making an arrangement otogeji ureji kpọfụ ụmụ Mike. Shikwana nke ahụ emekwa ka she my daughter ọhụ chiche ejina nọrọ in communication with my daughter on WhatsApp. She my daughter ọhụ wee her passport ka ya ji kpọfụ to Canada. So now you know one thing is this. When people have this, when the devil decide to fight you, it looks like you have no place to run. But that is a place to run. So I come to China Behano. Onwe ihe ga-eme today ngeji were ma when ogodi somebody an adult shi na ya jije ya chọrọ ije Europe onwe bịa jije ni aga m make sure that na the family members are aware of my involvement. So onwe ihe ga-eme today ngeji were je discuss ma with Ifeanyi ma ọkwa otu nwa Mike ma nwa Franca kpọọ ya na telephone discuss ma iji kpọfịa na ala bekee iji kpọfịa to another country without the consent of the parents. But I have to be able to fight me, iji that na anything that is like even the slightest root that is about to germinate, that na it does not flourish at all. So that is what they are doing. Franca ijeje kpọma my daughter ijeje discuss with her gbasara ijeje kpọf air to Canada. It's not like Franca wanted to do that. Franca ọ chọrọ ime n'iwu ya na my daughter kwuchi okwu ya gwa ya shi okay, I will send somebody to call you. So ya were telephone hand it over to Mike. Mike na-akpọ my daughter. That is when Mike will now send the final call that will end her life. So this is the strategy. Chineke menebe ekwela m okwu otu nchiri jide ọjị ya that phone call. But ụmụaka m gwuru na ụmụfakaja ndị ke enweghị hint about what the telephone is doing, how the involvement. Adotonye ga in the village, people are excited to pick up the call and the phone ring here. Hello, onye yes, ya confirm or ya kpọ ya aya honye yes, am honye ongo also so and so yes, ya drop the telephone. That is it. 2 minutes later or few hours later, usonyo adoro. Apare ya were tiga alili. Ndoza ya were telephone ahe wipe wire begin to use it. That's it. Nobody is investigating why people are dying in the village. But I can confidently say, this is the strategy. So Mike is using telephone to kill people, and Franca is helping to do the arrangement. So so this is like a circle, and then the weapon Haji Mega has for using telephone to be able to recruit souls. But Ihonya Maya Maraya, Umagangunu, Hazamagodi call, Umafakaja, Hazama call. It is up to them. But as for me, onwe ihe ga-eme na ngeji were telefon were je kpọma nwa onye ọzọ, kpọma nwa Mike ma kpọma nwa Franca. That one emere ihe okwu ka ha chọrọ m. But aga m na continue to be able to struggle to see that I keep my daughter away from the village. Enwere ike na nlọdụ village mishi ha fechara mụ anakwa na azọrọ ya. Chineke andakwa na protect him. Efechala ha nshi ụmụ Mike ejila abịadụla, ụmụaka m sara ahụ m kwadoro mụọ na onwe ma participated like a father unto my own brother's children. Enwe m ike ịlọdụ na ụmụ ya abịa ji uncle how are you eji ha abịala ha nọkwa n'ụlọ akwụkwọ ya because of gịnị mshi nna ha o fechara everywhere. Yes, so but nke onye na-eme ya dịrị ya. But as per ijeje mema arrangement to be able to use Joe's blood money. Ego nweta nwa ya onwuru n'elu ya, Joe onwuru n'elu ya, a na-achọ enwebula m cogent explanation about what happened to my brother. Ha ọzọ ha mega ego ya ha wefutara achọrọ iji aji kpọfụrụ ụmụ Mike to ala bekee. Ya gajiela ha maka ha eji ya ego ahụ were jeje zụrụ ụlọ ebe Joe nwozu arị ụlọ. Ha eje gbaa isi afọ iji zụfụarị ụlọ, ha eje gbuo ya, were agaghị eji ego ahụ were je zụrụ ụlọ na Port Harcourt were ji mee Mike landlord. Ya biri ka anyị lee ya ka maka ha eji ya ji kpọfụrụ ụmụ ya, ha kpọfụrụ nwa, let them go ahead. Whatever Franca want to do with that money, let her go on and do it. But ekwela m okwu mee ya known that na Joe nwere nwa who is supposed to benefit from that money. Let them return that money to that girl for that girl's upkeep. But initially dike ha na-eme, the best they can do for me wetula maka na my own daughter, because onye mega his own daughter involved. The Franca should stay away and Mike should stay away from my daughter, from my own immediate families. Thank you for listening.